"Can I buy that dog, Daddy?" The small voice broke the quiet hum of the Sunday morning traffic. Officer Daniel Brooks glanced sideways. His daughter Lily was pressed against the window, pointing toward a man sitting beside a gas station. Daniel slowed the car. The man looked defeated. His face was weathered, unshaven, his clothes torn and heavy with dust. Beside him sat a thin German shepherd, fur matted, ribs faintly visible beneath the coat. In front of them was a piece of cardboard, letters scrawled in shaky black marker. "Dog for sale, $5. Daniel's chest tightened. Something about the scene didn't feel like a sale. The man wasn't calling out to anyone. The dog wasn't barking, whining or wagging its tail. It just sat there, still, quiet, staring at the cars that passed by, as if it was waiting for someone it already knew. Lily tugged his sleeve again. "Please, Daddy, can we buy him? Just look at his eyes." Daniel sighed softly. "Sweetheart, that's not how it works. We can't just—" Before we continue, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And tell us in the comments, where are you watching from? I love seeing how far these stories travel. Now, back to the story. Just as Daniel was about to drive away, the dog stood up. Slow, deliberate. Its eyes met his through the windshield. And Daniel froze. A scar across the neck, a worn-out collar, and that faded name tag. Rex. His breath caught. His heartbeat stumbled. It couldn't be. Just 2 months ago, Daniel had been assigned to a missing persons case. A mother and her young son vanished after a violent home invasion. No suspects, no witnesses. Only 2 things had been found. A streak of blood on the kitchen floor, and a paw print belonging to a German shepherd. That name had been in the report, Rex. Daniel pulled over instantly. His instincts screamed louder than reason. He stepped out of the car, boots crunching on gravel, sir. He called out, "Where did you get this dog?" The old man looked up, eyes hollow but kind. "Found him limping near the river, maybe 3 weeks ago," he said quietly. "Thought he'd been abandoned. Tried to feed him, but I can't keep him anymore. Haven't eaten myself in 2 days." He looked down at the shepherd with a faint smile. "I just want him to find a home." Lily had already knelt beside the dog, her tiny hands brushing his fur. The shepherd didn't move away. He simply leaned into her, eyes closing, as if he had finally found somewhere safe. "Daddy," she whispered, "he's hungry, but he's gentle." Daniel crouched beside them, brushing away the dirt from the dog's collar. There it was, the same address from the missing family's file. His pulse quickened. "Sir," he said urgently, "did this dog have anything with him? A leash, a bag, anything?" The man nodded toward a small torn sack near his feet. Daniel opened it. Inside was a single child's bracelet, engraved with one word. Ben. Daniel's breath caught. Ben was the missing boy. He looked at Rex, who now pawed softly at the bracelet and whimpered. The message was clear. This dog hadn't been abandoned. "He'd been trying to lead someone to Ben, sir," Daniel said, his voice trembling. "I need to borrow your dog." "I'll pay you more than $5. The man smiled faintly. "You don't owe me anything, officer. He's been waiting for you." An hour later, Daniel and Rex stood at the edge of the forest, the last place the missing family's car had been found. Cold wind whispered through the trees. Rex sniffed the air, then barked once, sharp, focused, and sprinted into the woods. Daniel followed, flashlight in one hand, radio in the other, adrenaline pounding in his ears. Branches snapped underfoot, mud splashed up his legs. Rex darted ahead, weaving between trees like he knew exactly where to go. After 20 minutes he stopped, and began to dig furiously beneath a fallen tree. Daniel dropped to his knees to help. Then he saw it. A small space hollowed out beneath the roots. Inside, wrapped in a torn blanket, was a little boy. Weak, pale, but alive. Ben. He was clutching a photograph of his mother and Rex. Daniel's throat tightened as he called it in dispatch. "I found him. I found the boy. He's alive." Rex lay beside the child, licking his face gently, whining as if apologizing for being late. When the rescue team arrived, Ben was carried out in a blanket, whispering the dog's name again and again, "Rex, Rex." And Rex refused to leave his side. That evening the snow had started to fall again. Soft, quiet, peaceful. Daniel drove back to the gas station. But the old man was gone. Only the cardboard sign remained, "Dog for sale, $5. fluttering gently in the wind. Lily leaned forward from the back seat, eyes shining. "See, Daddy," she said softly. "He wasn't for sale. He was waiting for us." Quote. Daniel looked at her in the mirror, then at Rex, sitting proudly beside her, tail wagging slowly. He smiled, eyes glistening. "Yeah, sweetheart, sometimes the best things in life don't come with a price tag." Rex barked once, a low, warm sound, as if he understood every word. Because some dogs aren't looking for owners, they're looking for the person who can finish their story.